Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, thank you so much for joining me. Today, you guys, I am back in the mini horizontal planner. Again, this is just for creative purposes, okay, you guys? Maybe I shouldn't say that, because who knows? I might start using it. Before I started filming, I was thinking about doing my spread in my mini, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, how am I going to do a mini dashboard spread? I have to get used to it. And then I thought about it, I was like, oh, wait a minute, I have a horizontal. Even though I'm not a fan of the checklist, as you guys know, I'm going to make it work. So we're going to go in with Live.Love.Posh's Winter Elements. And I want to use this theme. And with that theme, she has the boxes in the back. I'm going to use the green and the brown here. And some of the smaller boxes. She has some quotes I might use. But I wanted to also say, yesterday in my classic video, I was so upset I could not find gray boxes. And before I started filming, I searched everywhere because I'm like, I know I bought a new neutral boxes and I know I didn't use all my gray boxes already. And it was in the stack of my planners. I seen it when I stopped filming and I was cracking up at myself and I'm like, I knew I had a newer book. Look at all my gray boxes here. I knew that was going to happen. I'm not using gray today. I'm going to go in with this, the lighter brown, this one. Is that the same color? No. I want to go in with this one, right? Because I have the dark one. So we'll just go in with that one. And then, because this set has no floral elements to it per se, it has like plants, but not florals. I figured this would be perfect. This is PlanItDarbi's Jessie Darblooms. Like, you guys, come on. Like, the cutest ever. I was actually going to save this spread. Let me make sure this is cut right, because the ones I used earlier, when I was peeling them out, I realized was not cut right. Okay, these are good. Excellent. I was actually going to use this theme in my classic for next week, but since I got the new planners and I was like, okay, well, let's just do it on this one. If it no, because I only have this page left of this theme. So that's why I was like, should I use it? Maybe I could use it in my skinny classic instead. But I was like, you know what? Let's just do it in the mini. Let's do it in here and call it a day. So I'm going to see how this turns out because I feel like I haven't done a mini spread in so long. And I think the last mini I was doing, wasn't it a dashboard? So the fact that this is horizontal is another thing in and of itself. I have all this scraps up here. So we're going to see how this turns out. Let's see how rusty I am. Oh, shoot. My hand sanitizer. Let's see how rusty I am. If I'm rusty at all. Oh, you know what I don't have? I don't have washi. We're just going to use... I think I want to use some of this. And see what happens. Yeah. Yeah, so, the snow we were supposed to get yesterday. we talk about the snow. 4 to 6 inches, they said. Snowing overnight. They said everywhere. Everybody is getting plowable snow. I think I mentioned that. Everybody's getting plowable snow here in Connecticut. So don't you worry, because everybody's getting it. I'm going to tell you what we didn't get. We didn't get any plowable snow. That's for sure. Which you know, for me, it's like, okay, you know, I like the snow. I don't like when we get a lot of snow. 4 to 6 inches would have been doable. But the thing about when it snows here, I really got to figure out a better system for this washi over here. Is the complex that I live in, they clean the parking lots, which is awesome. Okay, great. Thank you for cleaning the parking lots. But because of that, you have to like go clean off your car and stuff and then move it when they send the text message saying that they're going to start doing the parking lots. And because this area is so tight and so many people have cars, that I end up, because I've been here a long time. Before, I used to try to find a spot to sit and wait, like in this area. But I have learned that it just doesn't, the aggravation of it all is just too much. So I will usually either take that time to do some shopping if I need to while I'm out, since I'm out. Because any other time, normally, if I did not have to get up and move my car would not be moved. That is the joy of working from home. They're kind of messing with my perk here, if you know what I mean. But because I have to, if it's something I have to do, like I say, go to the store or something, I use that time to do that and then come back. If not, I just go to the nearest parking lot, which is Stop and Shop usually. It's a grocery store. And I just sit there and wait about 30 minutes and then I come back because it's just, it's a zoo. It's people like everybody. And most of the people that live here have SUVs and big cars and Jeeps. So it's like, where's everybody going? And there's a few parking lots here. So it would be nice if instead of texting everybody at the same time, text, you know, per parking lot. And then when they get done with that parking lot, you let us know, right? And then the next parking lot will move and so on and so on. So that it's not a circus. And they make it a circus. I don't know why they feel like a circus is needed. So instead of going through all that, my friend lives in the building next to me, so sometimes she'll stay around and wait, and then she'll just text me when they're done, and then I just come back because it's just crazy. So for that reason, I was not upset that we didn't get snow, because then it's a truly chill day for me, right? It's a chill day. I don't have to sit around, and because when I'm filming, I have to put myself on Do Not Disturb. So on a day like today, if we actually did get snow, I would be held up waiting for the text to come through, not getting anything done. They used to text us early in the morning, and Yeah. So then I guess people started complaining, and so now they wait until like afternoon. Thing is, you don't know when in the afternoon. You don't know when. So just gotta wait around. So last time it did snow, it was plowable snow. I went out there early and cleaned off my car because I thought, like I said, they were gonna text us early saying, you know, they're gonna come and plow. So I was like, oh, let me be quick on the draw. And that didn't matter. Because I did all that. I came inside, waited, and I think they texted us about 1 or so in the afternoon. So then I had to wait for them to actually come to the parking lot. Then I got in my car because it was already cleaned off. And sit at the parking lot at the store. Wait for... Well, I think my friend, yeah, she went to the store. So she wasn't around. I actually came back before her. And I was the one who told her that they were done. So yeah, fun times. All right, we are moving along. I'm digging this vibe. I need to keep talking. Remember I used to say that whenever I talk while I planned, I used to think my spreads came out a lot better because there was no thinking. I was just talking away and just doing stuff. Let's get a gray box. Imagine if I did not find this sticker book and just went up there and ordered. Well, like I said, you can never have too many. But again, it wasn't needed. But, oh, no. I was doing 10. You... OMG. I straight up just automatically reached for... Let's use this one. I like the size better in the mini. Reached for that gray box. All right, let's do this. I'm trying to figure out how I'm doing this now. Okay. Let's put something here. What are we going to put here? Some jars. And then we're going to do this number here. I don't know. It might seem a little silly thinking about it to fill in this planner as well, because I already got my Hobonichi. And by the way, you guys, I'm going to show my Hobonichi next month. I want to do a whole month and then show you guys. Can I tell you guys, I love it. I love that Hobonichi cousin. Oh my gosh. But I don't know. I like looking at my mini decorated and filled in because, and the reasoning, like I was saying, the reason for me switching over to the Hobonichi was because I don't feel like I have so many things going on that when I was using my classic vertical, which I still am, but it doesn't make my life look full. It's just like a lot of space, even in the boxes. And I've even dumbed down the boxes. You notice I don't usually use the double long sidebar anymore. I started using this size here because it's like I really don't have much going on and it's just a lot of white space. I started using these size boxes for my sidebar. But I like the mini because when I am using these sizes and then I'm just filling them in, it does make it look full. Maybe I should have just, I can't imagine just using a mini though. Like, this is me and my mini. I don't know. So yeah. So I think I will still fill this in because I like the way it looks when it's filled in. Said all that to say that. Yeah. I guess, is that denial? Is that what it is? Like, I'm in denial about, I don't know if it's denial. It's not denial. It's just, did you see how already this looks like perfectly? Like, if when I fill it in the boxes, it's going to look like, it's going to look great. Trying to think of what boxes I want to use over here. And that's why I like, so I may just fill these in. And then at the end of the year, I'll show them to you guys. We'll do the flip through. I'm still going to do the flip through on my classic. I haven't forgotten. I'm not going to do a flip through on my other planners. Oh, I'll do the big. Because big is my creative planner. I am not stressing if I miss weeks or whatever. So that's fine. I think I got rid of the mini from 2025 already because I didn't finish it throughout the whole year. So I think I just tossed that when I was cleaning everything out. And what else did I use last year? I think that was it, right? Yeah. So I will show you guys the flip through of my classic from 2025. I think one of you guys had asked in the comments. Oh, wait, so yeah, I'm going to do that and I'm going to show you the big, whether there's weeks missing or not. Because like I said, it's creative, just a creative planner for me. So no big deal. But the mini, that's tossed. So we don't have to worry about that. That's why I was saying that. Because even though I'm not going to keep, I don't usually keep my minis. I think I've kept it 1 year. And then when I was doing all my cleaning out before this year started, I think I tossed all my minis, you guys. Because I just, I wanted to hold on to them because it does show my growth, right? When you're, that's a reason to keep them when, and you can reference them. Like you can go back and go, oh, I remember that. I love that I love that spread I did. And then you can tweak it because now you're more experienced and you're like, you know what? I could do this and make it look a little bit better. So it's good for ideas. Like you could just pull them up and be like, oh yeah, I think I'm going to run this one back. I don't know. Maybe I just talked myself into not doing that ever again. Don't throw away your planners. Don't throw away your planners. All right, let's do 2. What we got going on Thursday? Yeah, I don't have much of anything going on this week. So let's do a little small one. Yeah, I will say that. I love my mini filled in. It really does make me look like I got so much stuff done and I'm super busy. My life is jam-packed. Oh, I like that. All right, so we're over here. Please give me credit, you guys. I have not once yet complained about these little numbers over here. Not yet. Maybe because I'm just happy to be back into a mini horizontal. Did you ever think you would ever hear me say that? Ever. Let's get a quote in here. Let's see. Let's do this one. Snuggle and watch it snow. Because I have sticker in mind, I was going to do maybe the record player. Or we can do this. Okay, and then let's do I want to do something over here. This little thingy. All right, so we got, how did I always figure this out? We're going to do boxes here, boxes here, and boxes here. So, what are we doing? You know, I'm confused. You guys, I did a grocery order online through DoorDash. You know, I've been talking about that because I'm new to the program and absolutely love it, right? That being said, I had a new person who did my order today. And if I had this person the first time I did an online order, I promise you I would never do it again. I would never do it. Everything was thrown in there in the bags haphazardly. So much so, I had bought a box of Cheez-Its. I think he threw like my Powerades and stuff on top of it. I forgot what it was. Or was it my chicken? I don't know what it was. I remember pulling out the Cheez-It box and it was bent in the middle. What else? I don't know. It was just so haphazardly done. And he didn't even bring it to my door. And I tip very generously because I understand that you're doing the grocery shopping. I'm a very generous tipper, you guys. Believe me when I tell you this. Very generous with my tips. And the note that I have in there is for them to bring the groceries up to my door. It's 7 stairs, you guys, to my door. But not the outside stairs. There's the outside stairs, there's like 4 steps. Then you come in, the door is always unlocked. And then there's like 7 steps to my apartment door. So I always put in the note, I keep it in the note to bring the groceries up to my door. He left them outside on the porch, not even inside the lobby part of the complex, on my building. He left it outside on the step. And then things, like I said, were just thrown in the bag. Thankfully, I didn't get any bread or eggs because they would have been destroyed. I mean, how could you bust up a Cheez-It box? Like, what are we doing? Oh my gosh. I said, you know what? I don't even know. I don't even know. But after you do your order, like I said, for DoorDash, when you're doing groceries and stuff, they ask you if you want this shopper to be one of your preferred shoppers. I've had 2 different people so far. Both of them were super excellent. I always put that, you know, I want them to be my preferred person if they're working. But apparently they weren't there. I need to look it up to see if on DoorDash you can see if that, I mean, that's the way they should do it. Like, if you're going to ask me to make them my preferred shopper, I would prefer you guys ask us that, right? And then when I click preferred, when I'm putting in my order, just let me know if, you know, your preferred shoppers are not working right now. Do you want to wait or until we notify you that they're on? Or do you just want to put your order in? I would wait. I would have waited, I think. Maybe not, because I've had 2 great experiences. So I don't know. I just put that I didn't want this person doing my order anymore. Like, he's not a preferred one for me. But no, what they could do is if they're giving it to somebody that is not your preferred shopper, maybe they should tell you. Like, you know, or do you want us to choose somebody else? Like, we could give it to the last person you had, even though they're not your preferred. But, you know, do you want this person, or would you rather us, you know, send you somebody else? And I would have clicked, send me somebody else. And I get it. You know, people are distracted, they're busy or whatever, but I tip generously because I want them to know that I'm super grateful for what you're doing, because you don't have to do this. There's other things that you could be doing, and I appreciate you. And I understand the times are hard now and everybody needs help. And if I can help in any way, I'm going to do it, you know. There's some people in my family that's just like, yeah, we're not doing that. But I believe in tipping really good. If you have it, be a blessing to somebody. But yeah, I was like, what in the ham sandwich is happening? What is happening? How did you bust up a Cheez-It box? Like, and I'm not going to complain about it or anything. I didn't make a complaint to DoorDash because it's just like, I'm trying to be understanding. Who knows what this person was going through? Maybe they was having a rough day. I don't know. Just don't take it out on my Cheez-It box, you know? Just don't do it to my Cheez-Its. And any other time. Now, see, because of this experience, though, it's going to make me think really hard about whether I want to do this again or just go get my own stuff, you know? Yeah, see, I have to recalibrate my Cricut because These are like right on the edge of not being where it's supposed to be. After I sing your praises. You see how that's cut weird? Yeah, look at this one. Even this one is cut. Yeah, the next time I do it, I have to recalibrate it, realign it, because it's some of these sheets are hit or miss, and I don't know what the issue was. All right, so what are we doing here? We're gonna. This area is weird. We're gonna take these off. Didn't I have? Oh, I put it on the other side. Yeah, see, some of these are cut nicely, and then I have to do it again. Excuse me. All right, what I'm going to do is we're going to put because we're going to put boxes on this side. And maybe I could find a small quote to put there. I wasn't going to put another floral on this side because I didn't want it to be heavily decorated on the end here, but what are you going to do, right? I'm just trying to fill up some space so it doesn't look weird. Hey, where'd it go? Oh. Yeah, you see how that looks like so, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to read too much into it. I'm just going to go. All right, so we can't. Let's just do a green box there. Yeah, because we don't have green by itself. And I know it's under that, but that's fine. Okay, let's see if we can find a tiny quote. Listen, anything is possible with Live.Love.Posh, okay? She does, look at that. Boom. She does have tiny quotes. Okay, we have that. Let's hold off on that. Let's just see. What about, oh, cozy vibes. We can do that one too. Should we do cozy vibes? Or up to snow good. And you guys thought there wasn't going to be. And I have two options. You guys, wait, I don't know if I want that. Didn't think I was going to be able to find a small quote. Won't he do it? Super cute. All right. We did it. Back in the mini horizontal. And then when I write in it, you're going to see how full. Well, you guys already see how full it is. I think I've showed you guys my mini before. Yeah, that's the thing. I I know I could make this my catch-all. Plenty of people use a mini as their catch-all. But I don't know if I could come to grips with that. Like, oh, I have to use a mini. So maybe that's why I like my Hobonichi. You guys, look how cute that looks. I like how it turned out. Do we need any other kind of washi? I don't think so, right? I think it's good. Is it good? Let's just find out. Yeah, I don't even know where I would put this. I can see it on the other side, but... I don't know, maybe I just needed time to miss it. Like, I just needed a break from it for a little bit. Because I was dead set on not doing a mini this year. I was just like, I'm not doing a mini. And I stopped doing it in 2025. I'm over it. And look at me. Not even a month into 2026. And here I am with a mini horizontal. The people have spoken, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I had a dream about my mother last night, you guys. And I don't know why I keep thinking about this dream. I've been literally just thinking about this dream. I haven't been thinking about it all day. It just keeps popping up in my mind all day. And it was so weird. I don't know if I made my mom breakfast or she had made her own breakfast. All I remember was she came in my room with like this massive breakfast. Like a bunch of scrambled eggs. She had grits, all kinds of stuff. And she had it kind of on a tray, I think. And it was on my bed. And it was like spilling, like eggs was like hanging all over the place, all on my bed and my comforter and stuff. And grits. And I kept saying to her, like, Mom, what are you doing? Like, you're getting all your food all over my bed. And she kept saying sorry, but stuff kept falling. And I'm like, okay, with the sorry, you need to be like, let me get this. Like, let me pick this up. But she was just sorry and just tearing up them scrambled eggs. I mean, she was tearing them things down. I don't know. I don't know why I keep thinking about that dream. It's been crossing my mind all day. It was so weird. The massive amount of breakfast food that she brought in my room to eat on my bed. It was weird, but it's nice to get those kinds of visits from my mom. If you guys don't know, she passed away in 2021. And I started to think, like, I had to think of a positive spin on those dreams between her and my brother. And my thing is, those are now my new memories that only I have because they're in my dreams, and they're more special because it's just me. I'm the only one that can say, like, I remember this. So maybe that's why I kept thinking about that. It was just weird. It's like, what are you doing with all this food? But she was having the time of her life. All right, so that's it. Mini dashboard. And also for you guys who are just starting to use their, not dashboard, horizontal. You're just starting to use your mini horizontal planner or any kind of mini planner. This is a good way of seeing that those classic size stickers will fit in your mini. You don't have to always grab the mini, like the Happy Planner mini sticker books. Honestly, I despised those mini sticker books because it didn't make sense to me. Like, I tried to use those and it was just like, what? Maybe it's because I was already used to the classic. I don't know. But those mini sticker books never worked. I think I bought a couple of them and it was like, what am I doing? Even the boxes was like super tiny. It's like, what am I supposed to write in here? A letter? Anyways, all right. This is going to be my spread in my mini horizontal planner for the week of January 19th through the 25th. And I used Live.Love.Posh's Winter Elements. I do have an affiliate link that will be in the description. You can use my code Mika10. That will give you 10% off of anything on her website, not including any box sets or bundles. I also used as a floral decorative element PlanItDarbi's Jessie Darblooms. I will have her Etsy shop linked in the description. I do not have an affiliate link, but you can always go check out her stuff. It's awesome. And then I used some neutral boxes from Mojo-Jojo. I do have an affiliate link for Mojo-Jojo, and that will be in the description. And the same code, Mika10, will get you 10% off of anything on her website, not including any box sets or bundles. So that is it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you hit the like button. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell so you are notified when new videos are uploaded. And thank you all so much for joining me today. Have a super Monday or whatever day you're watching this. Please stay safe and be the reason someone smiles. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.